following program may contain views and opinions that are solely those of the host, Selecta AD, and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of KSKQ, Community Radio, or the Multicultural Association of Southern Oregon. But it is KSKQ's mission to produce community radio that empowers the residents of the Rogue Valley, as well as building sustainable and resilient communities through the exchange of ideas and the celebration of cultural diversity. And right about now, a thing called Taste of Consciousness. You know what it is: modern, new school, roots and culture, reggae music business for the massive them. And since we on the road again to the Oregon Reggae Fest at the Jackson Wellspring, we got a very special edition of the Taste of Consciousness in store for all of you, with two of some of the best international and finest international artists in the world of reggae music, that being Jadan Blakkamoore and RAS INDIO. So just kick back, relax, and absorb the vibes, because this is how we're going to keep roots and culture conscious reggae music alive. Stay in tune to the Taste of Consciousness.
This one specially manufactured for Selecta AD, Bamboo King. Oh, yeah. Bamboo King, oh, yeah. It's Blakkamoore, yeah. Reggae music, Selecta AD, bring the Bamboo King, oh, yeah. Yeah, what we say? Well, she's one of the sweetest things in this world. I feel her like my heartbeat. Something so special about this girl. The whole world listens when she speaks. She makes me wanna sing a melody, sing a melody. I sing a melody, Selecta AD. I sing a melody, bring a melody. I sing a melody for Anjali. AD, me have a special request. Only to be blessed by AD sound particular. Them say you're full of niceness, relieve all your stress. That's why all over the world you're well popular. You make me waistline a wobble, 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 wobble. When me feel the treble and the bassline a bubble. Only for good vibrations are when me getting on. The whole dance around when me stepping out. The sweetest thing in this world, I feel it like my heartbeat. Something so special about this girl. The whole world and it's when you speak. You make me wanna sing a melody, bring a melody, sing a melody, Selecta AD. You bring a melody, bring a melody, sing a melody. You never let me down. Selecta AD, yeah, when me call me start the festivities. Always good for inspiration, especially when you're listening 89.5 in a Ashland. Put a pep in your step, make a skank and galang. The sound system, it is the foundation, along with the proper equalization. Move you and move you, one of the sweetest things in this world. Feel her like a heartbeat. Something so special about this world. The whole world and it's when we speak. You make me wanna sing a melody, sing a melody, sing a melody, Selecta AD now. Sing a melody, sing a melody, sing a melody for Anjali. With the classics, he's always got the latest. And we make sure you're straight. Everyone participate, you get your special request so you can congratulate us. I put my music over many things. I would not give her up for anything. This love forever seal up like a wedding ring. The whole world receive the joy that she brings. One of the sweetest things in this world. I feel her like my heartbeat. Something so special about this girl. The whole world I listen when you speak. You make me wanna sing a melody, sing a melody, sing a melody, Selecta AD. You bring a melody, bring a melody, bring a melody. I bring a melody, yeah, for all the people in Ashland City. Selecta AD, bring them a melody. Blakkamoore, bring a melody. we sing. Give thanks to the Queen and to the kings of the kings. Sip the water from the Holy Spirit. Flying high upon the wings of wings. A new day is dawning and a new song we sing. Give thanks to the Queen and to the kings of the kings. Sip the water from the Holy Spirit. We not bow, we not Babylon, none at all. No time, no way. As long as we can pray, they won't lead us astray. Good lessons learned under peer tribulation. We still stand firm in this generation. Born to bear witness to the Gideon days. Oh, yeah. Babylon a fight for control over natural things. They forgot all the blessings that nature brings, and they have taken perilous ways. But I'm flying high up on the wings of the wings, and a new day is dawning and a new song we sing. Give thanks to the Queen and to the kings of the kings. Sip the water from the Holy Spirit. I'm flying high up on the wings of the wings, a new day is dawning and a new song we sing. Give thanks to the Queen and to the kings of the kings. I'm sipping the water from the Holy Spirit. Back from mentally overcoming the psychological stress of post-traumatic slavery syndrome. Like a fish out of water, we've been transplanted and still come to burn down Babylon kingdom. Hey. We are the manifestations of prophetic revelations. In this generation, we must face the dead. And I'll be flying high up on the wings of the wings. A new day's dawn and I've got a new song to sing. Give thanks to the Queen and to the kings of the kings. Sipping the water from the Holy Spirit. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, ready, ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. You're too corrupted and deceived when you are to blame for the poverty, the crime and the shame, orchestrating the destruction of the poor. War is their most lucrative gain. Through oppression and deception they create a world full of negative and pain, manipulation of the mind. What is left is stress, pressure on the brain. Are you ready for bloody Armageddon? No mystery, but the fire from the lights and the palaces. Babylon dead already, every man fist and firm, can't stop them, no matter how you try. Hey. Through corruption and deception, deceiving the eyes of those innocent who knows not to blame. Standing up in the midst of all your gunfire. Oh, there you go, killing the innocent again with your chemical warfare, nuclear power, atomic shower. Keep the world under pressure. The poor feel the violence you prepare. What kind of world is that to share? Rastafari, have no fear now. Are you ready for bloody Armageddon? No mystery, but the fire upon the lies and the palaces. Babylon dead already, every man fist and firm, can't stop them, no matter how you try. From the exception they defied and broke all the rules and laws created by the Most High. They never thought that we would live to recognize the truth and lift our hands up so high. How long you think you could have keep down the poor and the needy? Babylon, you're too greedy. Well, I through the powers of the Prince of Peace we live and strive through all these perilous times. Are you ready? It's bloody Armageddon, no mystery, but the fire on the lies and the fallacies. Babylon dead already, every man will stand firm, can't stop them, no matter how you try.
Music just turns me on.
Yellow, Chalice Road. You don't know anything, girl. Be careful when you step, no matter waste time. Cross the borderline, you could have face 9. Step on the landmine, you disappear blind. Do the Book the flight and take off when I feel like it. Them want me wear the mask but me not feel like it. Stop work and relax when I feel like it. Champagne it up for pop when I feel like it. If you respect life, you will step right, I realize this. I the Tech 9 where take life, I realize this. Look up to the sky when I feel like this. My Lord, why does it have to be like this? The way things are run out, them me not like it. Gone from bad to worse, I me see it like this. Look like God, him a go come when him feel like it. I mash up the devil when him feel like it. Me have a whole of mess when I feel like this. Me not smoke the spliff if I know me like it. Give thanks and praise, me have to stay like this. What I'm doing on a day like this. Yeah, be careful when you step, no matter waste time. When you cross the borderline, you could have face 9. You step on the landmine, you disappear blind. You do the crime and get caught, you could have face time. Well, some of them deaf, some of them blind. Some of them have served 2 masters at the same time. You don't wanna work for your one, you wanna take mine. When all fruits ripe on the grapevine. But some of them will show you love when them feel like it. Bad mind, grudgeful when them feel like it. Chat behind your back when them feel like it. Cause boom, I cut the link when me feel like it. Certain thing, me not do it, me no want for the weight. Me not go keep no friend if me no want for the weight. No money not go lend if me no want for some it. Me no like mix up, so me no want for blending. The way me want, me no take program. We no tune to the same station. But you stepping on the street, no different them where you keep. Cause you really can't trust no one. Sharp and dry land, slippery like serpent. Them walking pan sinking sand. You know I fit trust them if you don't feel like it. Stay far from them if you can. Be careful when you step, no matter waste time. Cross the borderline, you could have face 9. Step on the landmine, you disappear blind. Do the crime and get caught, you have go face time. Book the flight and take off when I feel like it. Them want me wear the mask but me not feel like it. Stop work and relax when I feel like it. Champagne it up for pop when I feel like it. If you respect life, you step right, I realize this. I the Tech 9 where take life, I realize. They say the best thing in life is free, and they wanna sell it. Put a price tag on it and put it on the market. Reaching in your pocket, well that's how they spark it. Like a chess piece, don't you get played. Let the rest remain. I won't place myself in your time frame. What a tangled web we weave. Look at the mess we made. Ain't no use in crying. The battle has just begun. Don't try denying. The damage already done. Ain't no turning back now. You got to face the sun. No matter how you suss it out, it all comes back to one. One. Can never be torn apart. One. We're all just one. Even if you get lost at sea. One. The spirit can't be caged. The captives must be free.
Bureaucratic, psychotic, social monopoly. Your plan backfire, now you want blame the children. Them no one take responsibility. You make the rules and break the rules and close down the schools. Millions them are investing on them war tools. As we all standing here at the crossroads, them can't decipher the ancient lost codes. Them bombs still a blow, them guns still a smoke. The people stand for peace, war them a promote. Them bombs still a blow, them guns still a smoke. We the people stand for peace, war them a promote. While Mama Rita carry such a heavy load, you reap what you sow. The path to destruction's a wide road. I'm walking the narrow one million miles away. One, the road just one. We can never be torn apart. One, we're all just one. Even if you get lost at sea. One. The spirit can't be caged. The captives must
must be free.
What do you say, Massive? The Select 80, the Bamboo King, right here with you doing our thing. Conscious roots and culture, reggae music in full swing, and we paving the way down to the Jackson Wellspring today. That's right, on the 18th and 19th, second annual Oregon Reggae Fest. Too blessed to be stressed. Finest roots and culture fest, reggae music fest here in the West, and it's right here in Ashland. So you know how we keep that happening? We support. That's right. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to support and encourage and enthusiastically infuse and fuel more conscious music here in the Rogue Valley. And the way we do that is by investing in the things when they do come around. And some of the finest artists in the world are going to be here on the 18th and 19th. We're going to make it clear. But first, I just want to let you know, we showcasing some Jadon Blakkamoore. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite artists of the modern era. One of my favorite artists in conscious roots and culture, reggae, dance hall, pop, dance hall, new wave, Afro beats, even the hip hop scene. The man has traversed and continuously traverses all the different aspects of conscious black music. And he does it finer. I won't say finer than anyone else, but he does it in a way that's uniquely his thumbprint and his footprint and his influence. And you don't need to take AD's word for it. You can ask some of the other finest up and coming and rising stars in the world of reggae music, whether it's Chronix, whether it's Kabaka Pyramid, whether it's Randy Valentine, whether it's John 9, whether it's just about anyone. And he's on their top 5. Jadon Blakkamoore is the name that always rings out in my ears when I hear and I say, good, I'm glad you're listening. I'm glad you're listening. And if you ain't listening to Blakkamoore, then I'm sorry for you, my friend. We're going to play a few more tunes, and then we're going to have Jadon Blakkamoore bless us with a conversation about some of the things he's been doing recently. And that includes moving on up to the west side, southwest side of the state of Oregon on the 18th and 19th for the Oregon Reggae Fest. I believe Jadon Blakkamoore is performing on the 18th, so we'll confirm with him that that's the right date. So, big up yourself, Massive. You're tuned into the Taste of Consciousness with Selector AD, the Bamboo King. Stick around for some up close and personal word, sound, and power from Jadon Blakkamoore. Big up yourself, Massive. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hey. Absolutely. We come to ram up the dance. Absolutely. Free up and give the skankers a chance. Absolutely. Baseline it a drop in on them chest up style. Sound killer come to relieve your stress. Absolutely. Special acts to get the dance from again. That's my duty. Nobody looking at the dance face. Just salute me. When you say the hot foot a step, boy remove. Man a soldier in a Jaja army. You can't recruit me. Can't walk where I walk. It's real life, not no movie. Attack them attack. Rasta know that no movie. Pull down the violence. You too shooty. In a the session, the girl them look sexy. Man to a woman in the dance, warm and easy. More in a the corner with a slip. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Me take away your girl and me no need no Versace. You spend off all your money and you buy your Ferrari. And still your girl want me. Hey. Me no need no car nor jail fi get girl. Man a step on the girl, them love we natural. Cause them know man a intellectual. And them know man well personal. When we pass through we well critical. When we pass through we move official. Hey, absolutely. We come fi ram up the dance, absolutely. Free up and give this gankers a chance, absolutely. Bassline a drop in a them chest, dub style sound system come fi relieve your stress.
They try to take a piece of mind. All I want is peace of mind. Traveling up on my way. Cherish every breath I take. Look myself in the mirror just one more time. Gather my thoughts, I'ma leave, I'ma keep on climbing. No matter how fast you run, baby, you can't catch the sun. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I don't need no gun. In my heart the fire burns. Now the tables start to turn. And the lesson is learned. See, I'm from a place where there is so much, but for some of us, it is never enough. When you've been down for so long, you don't know what it's like to be living it up. When you're living it up. Yeah, you don't know you're great. Go for where you want out of life, don't hesitate. You don't have to be no sacrificial lamb to no slaughter. Just to make them know you relate. For all of the times that they sold you out, blessings that flow, everything sort out. So if they wanna question if everything Chris, look at them and tell them this. No matter how fast you run, brother, you can't catch the sun. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I don't need no gun. In my heart the fire burns. Now the tables start to turn. And the lesson is learned. From your love your life, born with a purpose. Are you on a long ride or a short rush? From the ashes and back to the dust. Who do you love? Who can you trust? Friends let you down and your family them live. Reap what you sow, give and you give. From the abundant infinite, the Almighty and guide the first step from you know the code. Read the sign when you're on the road. Sometimes you have to walk alone. Life is a journey of the soul. Don't lose control. Up to the top we go. The vibe set and overload. You believe in yourself, keep the faith, you will make it. Yeah. Not everybody live life to the fullest. Not everybody have a nice one place to rest. Give thanks from your city, sunrise and it's set. For the little and much that you get. All 5 days gone, some man eat food yet. While the next man a fly up in a private jet. Oh, read the sign when you're on the road. Sometimes you have to walk alone. Life is a journey of the soul. Don't lose control. Up to the top we go. The vibe set for no overload. From you believe in yourself, keep the faith, you will make it. Get up, stand up, why your face full of despair? Do you really know what you're doing here? How you mean when me mean? Living in reality, me not living a dream. Love the skin that you're living in. The soul is infinite. Ain't no giving it. Your life is a testament. Energy and elements. Know your relevance. Spiritual intelligence. Know the code. Read the sign when you're on the road. Sometimes you have to walk alone. Life is a journey of the soul. Don't lose control. Up to the top we go. The vibe set by no overload. From you believe in yourself, keep the faith, you will make it. I know you will make it. From you love your life, born with a purpose. Are you on a long ride or a short rush? From the ashes and back to the dust. Who do you love? Who can you trust?
Yeah, well, it's the top of the year. I know for my friend them never make it here, you know. So for those who are still alive, give thanks for life and go out person. Come on. Me wish me would have done there when them rush machine. But me glad me never did it when them broke in. Guns blazing, another innocent life taking. Some of them don't live to see 2013. And for what? A few $1,000 from the cocaine. The rims on your Ferrari and your gold chain. Your malice and your jealousy cause tragedy. For a few dollars more you leave the blood stain. Well, it's the same old story. The youth drop out for the money and the fame and the glory. I pray Jah protect us day by day as we turn down these evil streets. I'm looking forward to the best in life. Now bother with no stress in life. So many valleys to walk, rivers to cross, so many mountains to climb. We rise above the test in life. It's not always easy to do what's right. And so we tell the youth them gather up them strength. Cause life is no easy ride. True. So tell me what is life worth? Cause you know say you're only on this earth for a short while. And be what your profile. Respect man and woman and child. Rasta in front. We never stay back. Cause you know we now go follow in a straight flag. So think for yourself and keep on track. The negative chat, we now give them no feedback. Just the best in life. We now bother with no stress in life. So many valleys to walk, rivers to cross, and so many mountains to climb. We rise above the test in life. It's not always easy to do what's right. And so me tell the youth them gather up them straight. Cause life is no easy ride. Yeah. So me tell them keep the focus. Them a chat but them no know us. Them for mind how they approach us, yeah. We there ya on a mid-span life and a balance. Now get caught up in a no ignorance. Some of them become a victim of circumstance. Me now go trust them with my life, me not take no chance. But me prefer live a life full of abundance. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the best in life. Now bother with no stress in life. So many valleys to walk, rivers to cross, so many mountains to climb. We rise above the test in life. It's not always easy to do what's right. Hey. And so we tell the youth them gather up them straight. Cause life is no easy ride. I'm looking forward to the best in life. Now bother with no stress in life. So many valleys to walk, rivers to cross, so many mountains to climb. We rise above the test in life. It's not always easy to do what's right. Hey. And so we tell the youth them gather up them straight. Cause life is no easy ride. So we rise above the test in life. Looking for the best in life. The best, the very best in life. Rise above all the test in life. Looking for the best in life. Looking for the best in life. Yeah. I'm looking for the best in life. We rise above the best in life.
No. All right, yo, big up massive. This Select AD, the Bamboo King, right here with the KSKQ 89.5 FM. We doing our thing, conscious roots and culture, reggae music in full swing. Here on a Wednesday afternoon, we're going pound for pound, blow for blow, tune for tune with some of the finest roots and culture reggae music of the modern era. And all of it that we've prepared is Jadon Blakkamoore, one of the finest artists in the world. And in reggae music for sure, but just in the world today, one of my personal favorites. So I just feel so blessed and relieved that I'm not going to have to do the heavy lifting on this show today because we got the king in the house. Let's see if technology going to fail us yet. Jadon Blakkamoore, are you there, bro?
Yellow.
Oh, All right. That's what's up. We're gonna keep you.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna keep you in here. Okay. All right. I'm just getting your levels down.
What you say? We're live on the air, right?
Yes, sir. We going live here at KSKQ, Taste of Consciousness with Selector AD, the Bamboo King, and I want to introduce on KSKQ to the world, in my humble opinion, one of the finest artists to ever grace a stage or ever grace a microphone or ever place this music in the hands of the people that could really, really benefit. And that is none other than Jadon Blakkamoore. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, magnificent. Thank you for having me on the air, man. As always, you're always a big supporter of what I'm doing, man. Thank you for being here. And what a magnificent introduction there, my good man. Thank you, man.
well, we could fill the whole 2-hour slot just talking about some of the accolades and accomplishments from, because a lot of people don't know. They don't know that this King Man go all the way back to some of the finest MCs in New York, some of the Gangstar crew, some of the Afura crew, DJ Premier, some of the greats of hip hop, Noble Society, a lot of people, people sleeping. And sometimes they find that sometimes I'll be playing some Blakkamoore for them off Upward Spiral. Like, who this reminds me of? This reminds me of that band, Noble Society. I was like, well, it should. It should ring a bell because he was the front man for Noble Society.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. You done know the thing already. Yeah, man. Period. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yes. And so I'd like to share with the people, because I know your time is precious and you're always gunning and running and pulling the trigger on so many projects that, you don't have a lot of time to take out, so I just want to check in with you and see what some of the things that people can be looking forward if that has either come out recently or about to drop and come out, and some of the big tunes, because I know you've been working with super producer Young Trip. I know you pretty much at the on the wish list of every significant production in the world of reggae music, dancehall music, crossover sounds today. So what are some of these songs, whether singles or EPs or albums, that are on the way for us?
Oh, man, we got some tunes out on the road right now that's, bubbling and, doing their thing and slowly creating traction. I released, my latest release was a song called This Is Now. And before that, we have Living It Up. We have Bill Bridges. We have Number One. And we have Champagne. So we have 5 songs that have been out right now, like from release, and we have we got a full length album ready, mastered and ready to go. We getting ready to, drop
locked in the clip.
Yeah, it's ready, locked and loaded, and it's ready to go. You know what I mean? We just want to create a, and just drop a whole album on them like that. Right now, I'm just trying to create traction, so to speak. You get me? Yes,
sir. I know it's been a tricky time in the world of music when it comes to live music, live performances and touring and stuff. We're still pulling ourselves up out of the COVID era where everyone is, I think still a little bit trepidatious to get out there as we would like to see everyone out there, And,
yeah, man.
And
sure.
And that happened right at the beginning. I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. I try to mention it to anyone I know who loves reggae music, but when Upward Spiral was going to launch and drop, and you were going to go on a tour. I know you were lined up for a tour in Europe, doing all the reggae festivals in Europe. You were going to be touring with some big artists in Europe like Marcus Gadd and work with some other Baco artists.
Yeah, we were talking about it, man. It was all in process. We were just going to go over there and create more content. Like we were over there 2 years prior. And this what we're talking about here is 2021.
All right.
What are you talking about? So we were supposed to go back and just do some content, and then like you said, the COVID hit, And it kind of created a whole situation of kind of like pause for us. Everything went on pause. But yeah, but that never stopped nothing.
No.
That didn't stop anything because all it did was make it so that, we got more creative. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we ain't looking at that as a bad thing necessarily, except for what it actually was and the loss of life and all that. And Ray, that was the bad part of it. But the good things is that we all came. Most of me and my constituents have came out of that whole situation with just a whole lot more creative stuff.
A bunch of juice. A bunch of
material.
juice. Yeah.
Yes, you know what I mean? And I'm really glad that we was able to just be on lockdown like that, because it forced me a young trip to kind of conjure up this project.
Yeah. I mean, it evolved into a full album, which I was really excited to hear about. I know at the very beginning, there was a few bangers that were coming out. And then I remember speaking with you at one point and you said, oh yeah, it's, we've had time. So now it's a full album. And
yeah. It was started, it was like an EP. And then, yeah, man, we just kind of were building on it. And, we was having so much fun and creating, and he was just sending me some bangers, man. And I don't know, man. The music just wrote it. It's like the ancestors were talking through us. You know what I'm saying? They were speaking through us, and so I was just compelled. Like the words were just coming to me. I would just listen to the beats, and I'd just be like that one, and then like the song would just start to just come to me, man. You know what I mean? I was just creatively on fire at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just into the frequency. Yeah.
Yes, I. So that's what it is, man. So yes, so now we have we're just, waiting for the right time. Before the end of the year, we're going. We want to drop a project on them, the whole entire project on them. I mean, a thing called Full Spectrum.
The Full Spectrum. So, oh, wow.
Yeah, you see. So it's there. It is. So it's gonna be a whole album. I mean. So, people, for all my fans and supporters out there, like I was saying to y'all, you know what I mean? We got material, and it was just what to release and when to, say everything it's pretty much on us, you know what I'm saying? There's no bigger entity that's deciding what song and what and rate take. It's really just up to Young Trip and myself to decide what has to happen. You know what I mean? And how and when. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, full control.
You know what I mean? And we don't know everything, but we just know that we love the music and we want to get it out to the people. So that's just what we're doing right now. And there's a huge void right now. People just want to just fill that void. You get me? And just be out and about and hear some good music and socialize again.
Yeah, exactly. We activate again, so we can feel alive, like we're not having to live through any kind of synthetic filter in order to feel something real. We can actually be a part of something very real and very present and active.
You see, and we see even more so now how important and vital that is to all of our well-being. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. It's never been clearer. It's never been clearer. I did want to take a moment to let people know, because we just kind of charged through the Blakkamoore set, and people are probably like, what was some of them songs?
Oh, you were on the air already and played music already?
Yeah. We had some tunes coming through, some big strong ones, some from some old, some new, some that I borrowed from here and there, some darker than blue. We a little
mad. Okay. Yeah, man, big up all of my people out there. You know.
Yeah.
Ashland. Oh, I mean.
Yes, sir. And we started it with a Wise Choice Radio dub plate from the eye for sweetest thing in this world. Checking
She's
the Ashland
one of the
people.
sweetest things in this world. I feel her like my heartbeat. Yeah, man, you mean, man? Woo. That's right.
Yeah, sweetest thing. Dub flex for the. Then we had some classic I grade, some classic Lusted Kings, Zionite Kings with Flying High.
Definitely. Oh, you mean? Yeah, man. You got to play the music for the people.
Yeah. We had Are You Ready? A throwback with Are You Ready? But I mean,
are you ready for bloody Armageddon? No mystery, but not fire upon the line. And the palaces, Babylon dead already. Every man can stand firm, can't stop them. No matter how you try,
What?
Whoa,
Yeah,
big tune, and it's so relevant right now. You know, are you ready? I hope we're ready. I hope we're ready in every aspect, physically, mentally, emotionally.
Yeah, man. It's a real thing, man, and it's amazing how, you know, the music sometimes, man, like the music even be hitting me, like in a ways, like even the dated stuff, like some of that stuff you was playing for the audience, for the people. You know what I mean? Like that's some decade and some change.
Yeah.
Since those songs have been released and out there, so like, for it even to have relevance in this time right now is a great thing, steady speed, you know? So I'm thankful for you, man, for the support. You don't know, the Bamboo King, you know? Thank you, brethren.
Well, you know, we can't do it. We can't do it with artists like yourself. You're the one, you make my job easy, you know?
Yeah, well, it's a symbiotic relationship. You get me? It's a symbiotic thing. That's what makes it so beautiful. That's what I love about the thing, is that for the DJs that actually support what I do worldwide, some of them I don't even know. You know what I mean? I don't really know who's what and playing what. We know, you know, we're just out there like that. And we keep in touch with a lot of people. I keep in touch with a lot of my constituents globally, but I know there's more people that support the thing that I don't even know, and it's just a big ups because, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because those are the people that matter.
Yeah, man, we never yet pay us a red cent to have anybody play any music on any radio station. We never ask, no. We sometimes ask some of the people them. Sometimes we solicit certain people that we know, but globally we don't ask people to play the music. So the fact that people even hearing this stuff all around the world and things like that is a really big deal to me personally. So, you know what I mean? I just want to say big up to all my DJ people them within the sound of my voice right now, besides Adam A.D. on the Ashlam radio. Thank you, man.
Yes. Thank all of them, because it really is.
Thank you guys, man.
It's the people we don't know that are doing all the work that really make the dream work.
Man,
you know?
I play the music and sing, and you know what I mean? It's a great thing to do this music for the people. We love it. I can't wait to get down there to the daggone festival down there, those two fests, and, you know, bring the music in front of people, live people again. It's been a while since I touched a stage. Oh
yeah, I know. It's time has come due. So I want to let you know, we did play like a brand new one, or I believe it was a new one, at least from the last year or so. When we feel like it on the Get Amani Records, Chalice Road.
Book the flight and take off when I feel like it. Yeah, man.
Woo! Big tune.
Yeah. Chalice Road, big up Chalice Road.
Yes.
Big up the whole lot of, you know, Get Money and the crew and them on there.
Yeah, Dr. Love and the whole
Dr. Edward Love, big up yourself, any which party, the dub and dope.
Yes. Real thing, real talk.
Yeah, real talk. With the Pope, that dub and dope. You know what I mean?
Woo.
Well,
so we had we also had All Comes Back to One, the Bobo remix of All Comes Back to One, because it always comes back to one each and every time.
Solid.
But we did play.
It all comes back to
one. That's right. But we did play for the people them some brand new Young Trip Blakkamoore collaboration with Living It Up.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah, man, because hear that stuff out. You know what I mean? Like, I love the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you're a real DJ, so you've been supporting the thing for years without tears. So, I love the fact that you play people and the music, and you give them like a history to know, like, okay, this was going on, and your audience stay locked in. So I'm really glad you give them a little history. But we got a whole heap of new tunes. Like, we got, this is the first time in a long time in my career that I've been releasing music like so rapid, consistent within the past year. The amount of tune, you know what I'm saying? I don't usually, we be taking so much time to, everything got to pass through so many different people ears that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
More time, like, it's a process when working with Luster Kings, Dynamite Kings, you know what I'm saying? So, but now it's like, it's just maybe three filters, myself, Young Trip, and, you know what I mean? The engineer and then Monday, mastering and then Monday, and, even though I'll pass it, on to some of the brethren them, within the Designer Kings, like Moon, I'll have Moon listen to and, tell me what he give me some notes and things like that. But, it's very simple. It's a lot simpler of a process between me and Young Trip right now. So we've been able to just release music, and I'm quite pleased about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As is everyone who gets to listen.
You see it there. Yeah, man. That's great, man.
You know,
yeah, man. So we are gonna play it. Did you get them tunes I sent you? Yeah. Have you got them?
Oh, right. Well, let's check this out. I got something very special for the people that I want to play. I'm trying to get through the set list because I really want to get to the brand new, the new hotness. What's hot in the streets?
Right. Because there's always something new happening right now. So we just, you know what I'm saying?
So,
got tunes out there right now. So.
Well, you mentioned Moon. You mentioned Andrew Moonbane. You mentioned Zion I Kings, Jadi, and Tippy I, and some of the finest producers in the world of reggae music. In fact, we kind of did the polarities with we played the Code from Moon, and Luster King, sort of more digital style production, more like nouveau dancehall production, and then we played Best in Life from Zion I King's classic.
My
favorite tune on the rhythm, by the way.
That's one of my favorite songs too. Loved it. Yeah, man.
So we just giving them, but now we want to give them something brand new, and I don't think you even know what I got queued for the people. Brand spanking new. We're gonna spank them, and then we're going to thank them, for all the support, even through the up and down and all around and here and there and everywhere. So could you please let the people know about the production in this brand new release called Champion that I'm about to play?
Champion, yes. This is produced by DJ Satin. You know what I mean? Yes. Wicked mad producer.
Smooth.
And he had a song. Yeah, this was released. This actually is a RAS song. Like, RAS linked me up about a year and a half ago, like maybe 2 years ago, actually. Now, yeah. And wanted to do a record and a feature. I mean, get me on a joint. So I got on the joint, and I didn't know that who was going to be on it. I thought it was just a song with me and him. But then when I finally get breadth of what was happening, it turned out that the song was Raskas featuring myself, Planet Asia, Killer Priest from Wu-Tang, a brethren from veteran classic MC named Chino XL, and a rapper named Chino XL, and the next brethren from Dog Pound from DPG. A brethren named Corrupt, everybody knows Corrupt from Dog Pound Gangster, Daz Dillinger and Corrupt. You know what I mean? So so it was like a big record and the thing, the Wicked video and thing like that, and it was out last year. It's 2 years now it's out. But the DJ Satin, did a reggae version. I had reggae artists on it and created a rhythm segment called the Champion Dub. You see it. So what you're gonna listen to right now, audience, is the Champion with my version now, the Blakkamoore version of it. Seeing? So, yeah, man.
Oh, huge.
Cock up your ears, open up your ears and listen to it, cause you know what I mean? And it's brand new out there. So for all my music lovers, all my sound man, all my DJs, them, if you need a dub of this, just let me know. Contact Mr. Selector AD. Let him know, or get at me at my social media and whatever like that, and DM me and let me know if you want a dub.
Is it Blakkamoore official on Instagram? Is that what it is? That the
Blakkamoore music? Yeah, Blakkamoore music.
Blakkamoore music.
Yeah, man. BLAKKAMOOREMUZIK.
It's Blakkamoore, and you got that blue check, so we know it's we know where to send the check.
Is it? I don't got no blue check.
Okay. We're gonna confirm. You gonna be able to stick around for another track or two, because I got a secret weapon I want to play. You don't even know what's coming at you. So I just wanna get through this brand new.
Play the Champion dub.
All right.
The Champion produced by Big Up Yourself DJ Satin. Any which part did up on the earth. Big up yourself. This is his music right here, and Lego that for the people. Champion, we are the champion.
Blakkamoore.
Oi, my giant, where them feel like. Yo, my lifestyle's refined, man, I live right. True to myself. My health is my wealth, but my family first. We defend it in a real life. Victorious, we moving like the wind. Still they up on the journey, they are from the start begin. Careful, when you step in on the street, you have to be wise. None of them a snake, me not trust funny guys. Free them from the third eye spark, me cut them off. Free them from the ear start ring, clip your wings. Nowadays you can't trust your closest brother. They must plan to slap out your forehead with their hammer. Just to get this stash when you have up now your briefcase. Wolf in a sheep clothes, not show them real face. I know the enemy, wanna see the enemy. And a champion with sidestep and blood stain. Still flying high up now this sky like a damn plane. Them a hater but them never want nobody know. Them a try to stop me but me money still a flow. Oh you mean, you can't kill my dreams. Still a step in here like Slumdog Millionaire. Follow my heart, move smart, man, a self-boss. Rocks the riches, foot up in a first class. Run left, bad mind, I'm an officer pass. Dogs on the clothesline, shining in a coffin box. Was a little baby when an extensive Islam. Oh, them I get so lippy on the cram. Sit down and I laugh, man, I roll up couple grams. God, them never see me coming, so them can mash up my plans for the future. Big daddy have to rise up them youth, yeah. Raise them up to be scholars, no followers. So them now go sell out to get followers. Just when them expect me to fail, they bounce back, man a champion, me must have to prevail. They never want to see me big ship on the ocean. Trap them a set, we put man in a grave. When bad mind give you lemons, you make some lemonade. Them say it's a recession, still I get paid. Travel wide, well comfortable in a mid lane. Man a champion, shall we not fit in a them program. Champion, man a champion for real. That means that anytime they knock me down, me stand up stronger than before. When they say champion forevermore. Champion, we have the second every score. You disrespect the champion, your skull when. Man a champion, say we not fit in a them program. Champion, man a champion for real. That means that anytime they knock me down, we stand up stronger than before. Man a champion forevermore. Champion, we have the second every score. You disrespect the champion, your skull when. But me have to reach the finish line, you buckle and slip. Still I tell them say the race is not for the swift. But me throw to reach the finish line, you buckle and trip. Still I tell them say the race is not for the swift.
All right, what do you say, massive? This Selector 80, the Bamboo King, right here with the KSKQ 89.5 FM. We doing our thing. Conscious roots and culture reggae music in full swing here on a Wednesday afternoon on the Taste of Consciousness show. And we got the right man on the floor right here, Jadon Blakkamoore. You there, King Man?
Yele. I'm right here.
Yo, big collaboration with some incredible artists. I was a huge Killer Priest fan, and you know, I mean, so that was DJ Satin that did that production, right?
Yes, and they can also find that song is the same title, Champion. All they have to do is look up RAS. Champion, featuring Blakkamoore, Planet Asia, Killer Priest, you know, and some other great artists, Corrupt, and you know what I mean. Like it's a great project. It's a video also available on YouTube too. People can check that out. You know what I mean. But yeah, that's what one of the newest, most recent things, you know, that I've done.
It's one of the sweetest things in this whole world. As a matter of fact. Speaking of sweet, we got
music, man. Music is the greatest. Yeah.
You know, ain't it? So I did want to get your feel on, because you know we are promoting this show. We're trying to get people to rev up and turn up and consider coming to. We can't tell people to come, but we can say this is what's happening. And if you're a fan of reggae music, fan of dancehall music, fan of Rasta culture and all them thing, then this is right at their doorstep. They don't even have to go far to get to the Oregon Reggae Fest, you know?
No, that's it. That's right there in town, man. Yeah, man. Ashland. Yeah, Jackson Wells Springs. Yeah. August 18th, the Reggae Dancehall Stage outdoors. Beautiful weather. Yeah, man. That's what we're looking forward to right now.
Yeah, and hot pool, alkaline, remineralizing, alkaline hot pool right there on tap.
That's exactly where I'm going to be posted. I love it. Yeah, man. And then also, if you know, for all the people that's going to be in the Eugene area, they can catch me at the Black Culture Festival in Eugene. You know what I mean? At the Alton Baker field there. Yeah, man. Outdoors event. You know what I'm saying? Another family friendly something on the 19th of August.
On the 19th. Okay.
Yeah, man. We're outside, you know?
Yeah, keeping it outside. I mean, that's the best place to be. I've been enjoying all the outside events.
Yeah, man, we're outside. Yeah, we're outside. By the grace of God Almighty, thank God.
Yes.
So we can be out there again, you know what I mean? So it's a wonderful thing. I'm looking forward, and we just want to see these people's face in the place. All my Ashland people, them, come out, support the thing. Come get yourself re-energized with the music and the festivities, the food, and the culture.
Oh, it's going to be food for the soul. It's going to be more than a taste of consciousness. It's going to be real food for the soul. And I mean, such a diverse lineup of artists. We got veterans, dance hall and DJ veterans like Sister Nancy or Mama Nancy. We got Carlton Livingston trotting through the jungle with Chalice in hand. Big tune, 100 weight.
Yes. I want to see all those people perform. Like that's like, for me, it's a treat to get to do these shows because I know these artists and these songs, and some of these artists I've never met before.
Oh, wow.
Or even seen them live. So for me, it's a treat. It's like it's a chock full. I get to be a fan, and I get to be the artist that I am. So, you know what I mean? It's a wonderful thing.
Oh, wow. That's the truth. That actually ties into a question I really want to ask you, but we're going to break it up. I have to do the station ID. I don't want to ask you a question and then cut you off and don't let you answer and do a station ID.
Pay your bills.
Yeah, man. But yeah, just letting the people know we got huge headliners from Yard. We got Teflon, the Young King, the Teflon Don in the mix. He's going to be touching the stage. We got Chesedek, the herbalist, is going to be in the mix. Big up the one Chesedek. We got Blakkamoore, one of the greatest voices, in modern reggae.
Jayud from afar, Blakkamoore.
Yeah, traveling from afar. We're gonna have Leaf of Life, RAS INDIO.
Leaf of Life on a Monday. Yeah, man. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be a great event. I'm looking forward.
Yeah. I'm just letting people know that if they do have interest of investigating, whether it be getting tickets or whether it be volunteering or whether it be vending or whether it be just finding out a little bit more of the details about the Oregon Reggae Fest, it can be found at OregonReggaeFest.com. This is the second annual.
Yes.
Big up LRG.
Second annual. Yes, big up LRG. One of the main sponsors. Wonderful. Yeah. They took care of us last time too, man.
Yes.
Gave us some nice flip flops and some bags and stuff and T-shirts, and it was cool.
Oh man! Oh yeah! No, they really kidded it out. I missed all my XX stuff. XX disappeared. It seemed like the X disappeared.
Yeah. You didn't get to it that quick. That's why.
Yeah, I didn't get no XX, so I just got a double plate, and now I'm gonna have to wait on that XX. I'm gonna be the first one in line before it become a XXX. But check this out. All right, we gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna do the station ID, and then we gotta come back. I got a special question that's just burning in my mind and heart that I want to ask you before I play this special. And don't don't call your lawyer just yet. But this is unreleased. I got an unreleased gem of some Blakkamoore for the people. It's going to be the first time it's played on the air anywhere.
On the air, man. I mean, we're going to tantalize them with it.
Yeah. It's the sweetest thing. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do the station ID, and then we're going to come right back. So just hold fast.
Yell.
All right. Greetings. You're listening to KSKQ 89.5 FM, Ashland, Oregon, and KSKQ Translator K231CW 94.1 FM in Medford, Oregon. You can also tune in live at www.kskq.org. Warning. The following program may contain views and opinions that are solely those of the host, Selecta AD, and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of KSKQ Community Radio or the Multicultural Association of Southern Oregon. But it is KSKQ's mission to produce community radio that empowers the residents of the Rogue Valley, as well as building sustainable and resilient communities through the exchange of ideas and the celebration of cultural diversity. All right. What do you say, massive, massive, massive? This is the Taste of Consciousness with Selecta AD, the Bamboo King, conscious roots and culture reggae music in full swing here on a Wednesday afternoon. And I am blessed in good company with none other than one of the finest international artists in the world. You know, right here, right now, and that is Jadan Blakkamoore, hailing from Georgetown, Guyana. You from Georgetown, right? Is it?
Yep, born and raised.
Born and raised from Georgetown.
Man. Yeah, well, up until the age of 7.
Yeah, well, we know you a globetrotter. We know you can't keep talent like that locked down for too long. It's just got to spread its wings and fly and go abroad. You know,
absolutely, King.
Yes. But I did have a question. I got a special track I want to play before. I know we keeping you a little bit over the deadline, but I had a question that I've been burning that I want to ask you, and this comes from one of my most common questions that I ask artists. Are like, who are some of your most, I asked who are some of your most influential artists from old, because, other than Bob Marley, who are your most influential artists at all? And then who are some of the ones that maybe don't have as much recognition, like up and coming or young artists or artists that haven't really, gotten the shine that they deserve because of the amount of talent they have and express in their art? What are some of the artists that inspire you? And so I ask a lot of artists that, and not necessarily to my surprise, but to my appreciation, the one artist that comes out of most other artists' mouths, and I'm talking about big artists. I'm talking about the Randy Valentines and the Mehdi Sons or the King Mosses or the John Nines or the Kumar Fayas or the Jesse Royals or the Kabaka Pyramids. I'm talking about big artists in the world of reggae music, whether from Jamaica, whether from the Vaughn Benjamins, whether from Jamaica or whether from the Virgin Islands or whether from, Guyana so the South American kind of Caribbean connection, and the name that always comes up is Jadan Blakkamoore. As a matter of fact, I heard that Vaughn Benjamin, I didn't hear from him, but I heard from someone that he said, I feel like the best modern artist and most diverse in being able to do everything creatively well is Blakkamoore and is Jadan Blakkamoore. And that's what I heard came from Vaughn Benjamin's mouth. And I couldn't agree more. And
wow. That's amazing, man. Because he's definitely one of the artists that I'm definitely inspired by and influenced by in spiritually and creatively.
No.
So that, and then almost every artist that you call, every artist name that you just called right there, those are all artists. It's funny that you mention them because I'm definitely, one of my favorite songs is Rich Forever. Rich with a loving family, rich forever, rich with peace and strategy. Yo, big up Jesse Royal because we listen to that all the time. Triple tell you, I listen to that all the time. So Kabaka, you said a lot of the names right there.
Well, I'm gonna try to coax you into saying a few yourself, actually, because what I'm gonna do is, since that's the response or a very common response I have to that question, and your name comes from a lot of incredibly talented people, and I hate the term. I really dislike the term underrated, because it usually speaks to people who are abundant in talent, but don't get the due recognition that they deserve. But the thing is you get recognition. You get recognition from the finest producers in reggae music, the Zionite Kings, many other producers. That's Young Trip. You get Dub Sty in the house. Can't forget Dub Sty. Everyone who
big up.
Like they all recognize, and then these artists, these incredibly talented artists that all recognize the talent and get inspiration and have admiration for your art. Like that tells me that even if maybe, whether it be, like, cause you ain't paying payola to these big radio stations and they ain't giving you the play you deserve, or the satellite radio or streaming music isn't really paying the bills, as it were, even if you get tons of listens. Like the people who are listening are either people like myself who deeply love and cherish this music and this culture of reggae music, or are the people who make the finest reggae music in the world today. And so they're all listening. So I don't want to use the term underrated. I just want to say that you got the what's it called? The critical mass. The critical mass is behind Blakkamoore, and that's gonna bust eventually. The critical mass is what causes the nuclear reaction. So I'm gonna flip it around and turn it on its head and say, Jadan Blakkamoore, could you give me 3? And I'm not limiting it to reggae music, because I know that you reach out and you touch everything. You touch hip hop, you touch R&B, you touch dance hall, you touch Afro beats, and you touch it all so well that I can tell that you really absorb a lot of the energies of this music from all over the globe.
Oh yeah, man. I'm very much a fan. I'm very much a fan of the music. I definitely listen to all this stuff. I'm constantly tapped in to all of it.
Well, could you give me
it's open.
Could you give me your 3 favorite sort of new dancehall artists, 3 favorite modern roots artists, and 3 favorite
that's so hard.
Afro beats artists,
man.
Or 2. We're running out of time, so it could be 2. It could be 2.
Yeah,
and it doesn't have to be favorite. Man. It's all just like, who do you think people ought to give a chance? Just like there's a lot of people like, if you don't know about Blakkamoore, you need to give them a chance because you won't be disappointed. What are some young artists out there doing it today that Blakkamoore saying, you need to check for this one, and you need to check for this one, and you need to check for this one?
Oh man, that's super duper hard, man. All right, no, but I don't know. Man, I can't even answer that one like that. No, because I might not be as in touch as, I might not be like in touch, because the artists I rate on a certain level, like there's 1 or 2 degrees of separation between me and those artists, you know what I mean? So it's hard. Like, and the new, I don't even know like that, to be really dreadfully honest, you know what I'm saying? If I think by now a lot of people probably, if you know me, you know my influences, you know what I mean? And I listen to every artist out there, like I really do. Like I try not to drown myself and engulf myself too much, but I'm really a fan of the music. You get me?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's I don't know, man. Like the up and coming. Wow, the up and coming people. It's like everybody already know them. But there's other artists out there, man. Like there's really cool artists like this brethren. I listen to his music a lot. His name is Rick Jam.
Rick Jam.
I listen to Rick Jam. I listen to and a few artists that's affiliated with the camp, you know what I mean, with their, with his production team. Dal Wayne, who else? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like a lot of the great artists, man. Some of the dancehall artists. I love a lot of the dancehall artists, man. Like I listen to everything, man. Like I like all the hot contemporary popular music.
Yeah,
I've come across it, So and I rate everything that's going on. You know what I mean? You have the 2 sides of the same coin. You know what I mean? So we have so much happening right now. So it's real hard for me to single down into 1 or 2 people, but that's just a couple of the people I could, off the top of my head right now.
Well, Rick Jam, ironically enough, was one of the names and artists that Ibamar recommended for the people. So it's like that's ringing a bell. That's ringing 2 bells.
You see that? So it's like we all kind of vibrating on the same frequency. Because when I hear these artists, I just hear, it's almost like I'm hearing myself. It's almost like I hear another version, you know what I mean? Another perspective on a topic, on any given topic that I resonate with, or that I would write about. You dig?
Well, that's great.
So, yeah. So, you know, those kind of questions is crazy. Who's your top 5? And it's hard.
It's hard. It's not as easy as just naming a couple
I don't believe
things.
in that. Yeah, I don't believe in that. Like, who's your top 3? You know, you're not that. You know what I'm saying? I vibrate and resonate with so much great music out there. Even what people consider the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even music that people can consider, you know, that you can consider, oh man, this music. This is crazy that people talk about this. But even some of that stuff that's a little more on the, you know, the left.
Yeah, but you can distill out the sound of talent. You can distill out the sound of talent.
Still, because I'm a musician too, so I could listen with discretion as opposed to a minor or a young adolescent who need parental guidance and shouldn't be open to everything like that and have such access to all of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is lewd. Yeah, a lot of it is lewd stuff that, you know, people shouldn't really be
encouraging young people to indulge in.
You see me? And I'm a parent. I'm a father of children. So, you know what I'm saying? So we have to be responsible, you know what I'm saying? So man have to take responsibility of certain things as an artist and as a fan of the music, same way still. So I hope I didn't mess up your question.
No, bro, it's a perfect answer to a complex question. We'll just say it's a complex and complicated, more complicated than it sounds, because music is life and music is real, and it's a whole world to kind of condense down into, you know, top 3, top 4.
Vast, and right now is such an amazing time of the fusion and the symbioticness of the creative worlds right now is amazing to me personally. So I kind of just feed off, right? And then more time too. I don't even listen to. Sometimes I block out artist music and just listen to instrumentals and just stay like on versions and dub beats and instrumentals and the part 2. You know what I'm saying? I'll be listening to that a lot because I'm kind of trying to conjure up lyrics and songs and ideas. So I don't even listen. I don't try not to listen too much artists either. You know what I'm saying? Even though I love them.
Yeah, because you're approaching it from a different angle where you're trying to create something new.
You did. I try don't do that, but like at the same time,
you don't want to get a melody stuck in your head someone else did, and you can't shake it, you know?
So it's like it's hard, Kyle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really, as an artist, like you got to limit the amount of stuff that you intake and what you intake, so that your thing can come out the same way, still like it can be like still potent with a certain type of originality to it that is evident when you listen. You know what I mean? It's a certain thing.
See, now that's a great answer to the question that wasn't asked, that I probably should have asked, which is part of the creative process, and that was very insightful. That's the juice we dig in to get, King. That's the one that's what we're looking for. That's the real insight.
Well, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Straight up. And so it's like, you know, we have to, as artists, I'm sure many artists would probably say the same thing.
Yeah, well, I'm the same way. I don't listen to a lot of other DJs because I don't want to inadvertently start to more than I already have in my life, appropriate their style or their selections or their, you know, cadence or any of that stuff. It's the more I listen to, you know, and then the more self-conscious you get too.
So as possible, because there's so many different possibilities too. So you want to leave it open to your natural pulse, your natural frequency, where you would gravitate to. So, you know, it's important. You know what I mean?
That's it. Well, King, I know I've already kept you too long. And speaking of getting to the juice, we're going to see how sweet this juice is. I got a brand new unreleased track I would love for you to present to the people.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet, but it's the natural sweet. It's not this kind of white sugar sweet.
Oh, it ain't that high fructose corn syrup sweet.
It's not high fructose corn syrup, my son. No, we're not going there with it. We don't want hyperactive. We want rejuvenation and natural, you know, natural splurts of energy. We don't want, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, that revitalization. We want,
we don't want no quick fix. We want something natural. You get me?
Something that
this
lasts.
thing is, this is natural. It's not no high fructose corn syrup.
All right, so this is Berries. This track is called Berries, and it literally is the first time it's played on any radio. So I want everyone to know that they heard it here first. You know, with the blessing of the creative engine behind all this incredible music that you've heard on this show today.
Yes.
Berries. Well, I want to thank you so much, Jadon Blakkamoore. Just your time is such a treasure and such a gift.
It's a pleasure, man. The pleasure's all mine, King. You don't know, man. Like I said before to your people, that you will always be supporting this thing from day one and things. So you get all the special treatment. That's why you have to be the first to get certain tune, and for the whole world to know, say you have it first that play on the air ever in life.
Whew.
So yeah, man. So that's a great thing, and that's why I show these love to you, because you've been showing love for the music and things for years. So big up to the man called Selector 80, the big bad mighty Bamboo King, on the air live and direct. You don't know. Tune in.
Ooh, all right. Well, big up yourself, Jadon Blakkamoore, and big up the whole Massive. Yeah, man, the original Yele sound.
Yeah, get your peoples them too to, like, you know what I'm saying, get the audience to respond to the thing, and, you know, what are their comments, you know, how they feel about the sound and the music and the message in the music and Ray. And if they can call in or whatnot or tell you, you know, respond to you about it. You know what I mean? What's the feed forward?
Yes. Well,
the feed forward.
I'd love everyone to email me your opinions and your perspective of this track we're about to play. You can email me, thebambooking at protonmail.com. That's BAMBUKING.
Yeah.
And we want to hear what you think about this brand new Blakkamoore tune. You'll big up yourself, King. Massive love and respect, and keep on trotting the mission, man. And Jah guide and protect here and back again. And give thanks for the brand new tune, and we're going to give it to the people. This is the sweetness of the track, brand new by Blakkamoore, called Berries.
Thing called Berries, yeah, man. Yo, and I'll see you out there, man. Don't know. 2nd annual Oregon Fest. Johnsonville. See y'all there.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Stressless, berries for my breakfast. Royal, Black King, life I live is priceless. Minty, big spliff, light up the frankincense.
We can't believe what one in the earth nowadays, it just don't make sense.
Whole world locked down like money in a briefcase. Some man them take the elevator, some man take the staircase. No matter how high up you climb, you end up not the same place.
You can't believe Blakkamoore shake they ground up like an earthquake.
Death wish, youth men why so reckless? He set up the boy and take away all him bracelet and him necklace. Like lights out on the corner, please stop all the drama. Depression step out your dress to impress but never address the trauma. You disrespect the dollar and buck up on the karma. Anyhow you violate the family, you're a goner. It's deeper than the scripture. Them crawl out like a creature. Man not feel hold the yard or discipline them like the teacher. You're not so much different. In fact, you are similar to the one who give you history and plagiarize your culture. Them fly down like some vulture. To yam up every carcass. Can't catch the keepers of the flame. The fire starters. You run up like your optics. Tell them come out of the cockpit. If them not defend the truths and rights, we tell them self-is stop it. We're more than just some crabs in a bucket. Put your hands in my pocket. We broke that like a bad habit. Stressless, berries for my breakfast. Royal, Black King, life I live is priceless. Minty, big spliff, light up the frankincense.
Can't believe Blakkamoore shake they ground up like an earthquake.
Greetings and salutations, family of all nations. This is AD, the Bamboo King, doing our thing right here on the Taste of Consciousness. And that was a brand new tune called Berries by none other than Blakkamoore, Jadon Blakkamoore, who's going to be at the Oregon Reggae Fest running the dancehall business on August 18th. Oregon Reggae Fest is August 18th and 19th. There's 2 stages. Big veterans like Sister Nancy and Carlton Livingston. Huge headliners like Chesedek, Teflon, Ibamar, Archangel. We got RAS INDIO in the house, Leaf of Life in the house, King Son Lawgiver Blakkamoore in the house, Drazy Melody. We got the group Jam, all sorts of DJs, the Bamboo King, D-Rock, Sata Sound, DJ Colonel. So very, very, very many, all sorts of workshops, Razalaja Tafari, and so many others that are going to be fueling us with the edutainment that can be received at the Jackson Wellspring for the Oregon Reggae Fest. That's August 18th and 19th at the Jackson Wellspring right here in Ashland. Don't have to go too far at all. All right, we already running behind, so I'm not going to run my mouth too long. I got some big music by another incredible international roots culture dancehall hip hop artist known as RAS INDIO, man called RAS INDIO from Belize. And we're going to get into some of his story and some of his adventures that have led him to Oregon Reggae Fest this August 18th and 19th. So we're going to run the thing, starting it off with Praise Jah. These are the sounds of RAS INDIO. Bless.
Let me do it one more time, all right? Holy Emmanuel, I, Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari. Praise Him forevermore, children. You know?
I shall raise my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help is from Jah, the maker of heaven and earth. He will never allow your foot to totter. He will never be drowsy. Jah will always be guarding you. He is your shade on your right hand, so the sun will not strike you nor the moon by night. Jah will guard you throughout all eternity, you know? Selah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jah bless us always through the struggle and the strain. Oh, I shall raise mine eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help is from Jah, Rastafari, the maker of heaven and earth. He will never allow your foot to tatter. He will never ever be drowsy. Look and he shall see. He will never be drowsy nor go to sleep. He who's guarding Israel is guarding you, Jah. Your shade on your right hand. By day the sun itself shall not strike you, nor the moon by night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jah Rastafari himself will guard you against all of the calamity. He will guard your soul and lead you to your destiny. He will guard you going out and coming in from now to time indefinitely. Praise Jah, praise Jah. The children them are the future, so make we teach them to praise Jah. Praise Jah, praise Jah. Yeah, yeah. Boy, come make we praise Jah, praise Jah. The earth rightful ruler, you make we teach them to praise Jah. Rastafari. I'm a love and no one to survive. They only try to pour up and mash up with us. My people like the boat and start right. You stand up and fight. Fight for your right. More equal rights and justice. Man, I do him, boy. If you run, come give me the lights. Make me run down Babylon and say, okay. Stand up and fight. Fight for your right. More equal rights and justice. I want to them, boy. I want them shy. When freedom is a thing where we must get. Yo, too long we are dwelling on your confusion. Too long we are dwelling on your illusion. Too long we are breed up all of your pollution. Enough of them racial when love are the only solution. Too long we've been a victim of your deception. Too long we've been following all of your directions. Too long we've been stuck at this intersection. So long them a take and them take long. The youth them want free up, we want redemption. That's why me a chant it in each and every next song. So how are we inferior to this next man? How long shall we be judged by our complexion? Yo, The world is now surrounded by pure corruption. Babylon, city bound for destruction. Yo, me and them now mixed because pure explosion. Cambodia's combustion. Boom! Stand up and fight. Fight for your right. More equal rights and justice. But how long we still a try? Free run, come give me the lights. Make me burn down Babylon and say what? Yo, stand up and fight. Fight for your right. More equal rights and justice. Man, I want to them boy. Everyone like them shy when freedom is at in the space. Hey, yo, alright, you know what I'm on. I want them things for them get away. Get to what I know. Fire. Get the youth know they
This lies in diplomacy and beer chat. I certain things they really want to play back. I know my people them don't read that. Burn them out now, stand up and face that. So make them stay, they must get them payback. Cause Rastafari step over beer trap. Burn the wicked and conquer haters. We love the creator in the yard.
The fire make we burn them down.
Blaze up the chalwa,
Make we burn them down.
light up the fire.
Make we burn them down.
Higher, way higher.
Yeah, yeah.
And with the fire,
Burn them down.
burn up the chalwa.
Burning them pagan ways. We burning up Eden always. Fire we blaze. Burning up the wicked man ways. We burning up Eden always. RAS, INDIO and Jamali. Keep burning up Babylon, cause none of them can't stand we. We depend on a mission and a Rastafari can't we? Hey, so no we unsuffer we call it. Babylon them too corrupted and destructed. We tell you dirty ways. I disgusted. We know them busted. Look at them just can't be trusted. From nowadays even man and man them get seductive.
Hey, and when we talk, them get sensitive. Can't take a job, but they can't take a Lord, why them so negative? We come here to teach them something positive.
That's right.
Tell me why you so negative. Looking at the world, how man the people live.
I saw them
Your selfishness is not progressive. That's how you live. Yeah. Whoa. RAS, INDIO.
Yeah, man.
Jamal, tell them to go.
Oh, life ain't always a bed of roses. You have to work hard, people, you better know this. Ups and downs, continuous turnarounds. Stay wise and stay focused, yeah. Oh, life ain't always a bed of roses. You have to work hard, people, you better know this. Ups and downs, continuous turnarounds. Stay wise and stay focused, yeah. By the sweat of a man's brow shall he get paid. Yet still it's a blessing Jaja gave. Some man no work hard for what they gain, but remember no pain, no gain. Rather your brother boy driving by in a your fancy ride. Every man carry them own burden. Stop and think about their work. No, but not every man carry them own struggle behind them closed curtains. Me in a me Mercedes, but them never know how long and hard the Rasta man been working. Still when me pull up anyway, when me could me still a help out all of me brethren them man, that's for certain. Forward we going, we not look back. One bird could never strong as the whole flock. One fish could never strong as the whole school. Don't be a fool, togetherness and the golden rule, yeah. Life ain't always a bed of roses. You have to work hard, people, you better know this. Ups and downs, continuous turnarounds. Stay wise and stay focused, yeah. Oh, life ain't always a bed of roses. You have to work hard, people, you better know this. Ups and downs, continuous turnarounds. Stay wise and stay focused, yeah. Mama, she a feel the pain, she a feel work all day. Picnic need food and still bills have to pay. Daddy get stuck in a jail, caught on the corner lane. Found out he was slanging cocaine. Said he was only trying to make it better for his family. All he really wanted was to see them living happily. Naturally, now to see how they're living is sad to me. Thinking, is this really how bad it had to be? Yeah. House on the hill, but them never know how long and hard the Rasta man been working. Still when me pull up anywhere me get, when me could me still a help out all of me brethren them and that's for certain. Forward we going, we not look back. One bird could never strong as the whole flock. One fish could never strong as the whole school. Don't be a fool, togetherness and the golden rule. Life ain't always a bed of roses. You have to work hard, people, you better know this. Ups and downs, continuous turnarounds. Stay wise and stay focused. Oh, life ain't always a bed of roses. You have to work hard, people, you better know this. Ups and downs, continuous turnarounds. Stay wise and stay focused.
Of course we're after Saddam Hussein. Bin Laden. He's
terror. Weapons of mass destruction.
Of course we're after Saddam Hussein. Bin Laden. He's
terror. Weapons of mass destruction. The evil terror. Terrorists, no.
Terrorism.
War. Rumors of war. The man of Babylon said I'm try to save the people, but they promote imperial evil to destruct it, corrupt it, you know. Hey, yo, them talking about war. Rumors of war. More and more blood that splash from the tar. Them talking about war. Rumors of war. With them I don't know when they Gideon start. Them talking about war. Rumors of war. More and more blood that splash from the tar. Them talking about war. Rumors of war. Dirty Babylon, me say them a go fall. Jaja go light them up, blaze them up, flat to the ground. Them a ball when fireballs come raining down. Volcanoes overflowing, fire and brimstone. Tidal waves incoming, earthquake a shake the town. More tsunamis, tornadoes, still yet to come. More floods and hurricanes, still yet to come. More blazing fire, still yet to come. Them can't run from the word power and sound. Them talking about war, rumors of war. More and more blood that splash from the tar. Them talking about war, rumors of war. Well, them I don't know when they Gideon start. Them talking about war, rumors of war. More and more blood that splash from the tar. Them talking about war, rumors of war. Well, them I don't know when they so we no want no more war. War them a war. Dirty Babylon them gone too far. No we no want no more war. War them a war. How them a find peace with bloody war? We no want no more war. War them a war. Me and Dirty Babylon no par. Cause we no want no more war. War them a war. So how them a find peace with bloody war? Talking about war. Rumors of war. More and more blood that splash from the tar. Them talking about war. Rumors of war. But what them a do now when they get the on? Now when they get the on start. Them talking about war. More and more blood that splash. It a splash from the tar. More and more blood that splash from the tar. They keep murdering the children. The innocent children. You broke without me for your build them. And a pure innocent blood spilling. Put down the guns, put down the bombs. Me no want no more killing around town. Me they gonna put down the guns, put down the bombs. Spending billions on war while my people in a this slum day. Put down the guns, put down the bombs. We no want no more killing around town. Me they gonna put down the guns, put down the bombs. Whoa, they're talking about.
Tired of Babylon, come and kick down with door. We the poor people can't take it no more. Liberation time, make we open the door.
This is a warning. A long time me tell you Babylon falling. But them never listen when we're talking. Still them skylarking. Money for
earthquake shake all night. What am I doing? Flood water wash away all. All when tsunami broke down Babylon wall. Jah blazing fire burn them down to the ground. Soon they shall see where your people is coming from. Hundreds of years we've been fighting for our freedom. 1 million black man march straight through to Washington. We the poor people can't take it no more. Why, yeah. Tired of Babylon, come and kick down the door. Done with it, come on. We the poor people can't take it no more. Why, yeah. The power of the Most High will guide us for sure. Most High, Joe. This is our day. This is our day. What a thing when the people them get enough. Like an old volcano, the whole place will erupt. Wicked politician, you won't sleep at night. When the poor people start to defend them human rights. Fight for equal rights and justice for all. Broke down barriers and broke down walls. Wicked Babylon, the whole of them a go fall. All them a stars, still one day them a go fall. All them a bounce, still them a try.
Wonderful life extreme.
Yeah, man.
Naturally.
So natural like to breathe. Just breathe. Hey, tell them today.
Wonderful ones are true.
I'm gonna straight herb to promote it. Worldwide.
I'm for the tree.
That's right.
Tell the Babylon them give the herbalist some free.
From Jamaica to
I
Belize.
like trees.
Come on, the herbs.
I'm for the trees. Tell the Babylon them give the herbalist some free.
Yeah. We want to be free like the birds, free like the bees, free like the fishes where you're swimming at your sea, free like your rivers and your mountain streams. I want to be free like the breeze blowing through my ganja leaves. Tell Babylon, please don't cut down with trees from Jamaica to Belize and over the West Indies and worldwide. Them are destroy the ozone layer and the sacrament for my prayer.
I like it.
We like it.
For the trees. Tell the Babylon say we give the herbalist some free.
From Jamaica to Belize.
I like trees. I'm for the weed.
Blaze it, man, blaze
Tell the Babylon them give the herbalist some free.
Give the herbalist them some breeze.
Say this a one of the herbalist tune. This a one of the ganja man song. Passing to one president, say feel like a bonus plate. Make we all a jam meditation. Tell me why them fight the herb farm. The farmer plant the herb and send them children to school and buy a car. Cannabis not do we no harm. Marijuana only keep us calm. I like.
Yeah, man, we like it.
I'm for the
For the weed and the street.
Tell the Babylon them give the herbalist some free.
From Jamaica to Belize.
I like it. I'm for the tree.
That's right, Chesedek. Tell
Tell the
them, man.
Babylon them
Free up the herbs, man.
herbalist
Ganja
some
for
free.
blaze. Yeah. Tell them marijuana, yo, we like it. Babylon can't fight it. So make it grow, make it grow. Marijuana, yo, we like it. Ganja, them can't fight it. Pure high grade smoke, we a blow. Tell them marijuana, we like it. Babylon can't fight it. So make it grow, make it grow. Oh, marijuana, we like it. Ganja, them can't fight it. Pure high grade smoke, we a blow.
I like it. I'm for the tree.
For the tree.
Tell the Babylon say we give the herbalist some
Give the
free.
herbalist some breeze.
I like trees. I'm for the weed.
Yeah, man.
Tell the Babylon them give the herbalist some free.
Free whole of many. Yeah, man, Chesy. Yeah. From
right, you're tuned into KSKQ 89.5 FM. We're doing our thing, rock hard, roots and culture, reggae music in full swing here on a Wednesday afternoon. We're doing it up with some big, strong, chronic tune from one of the most impressive international roots and culture, reggae / dancehall / hip hop. The man touched just about everything. And when he touched down, he bring his crown, because the man's name is RAS INDIO. Let me see if I can hear the sound of your voice. RAS INDIO, you there, King?
Holy Manuel, Rastafari, ja.
All right. Let me see. This ain't connecting. Hold on. You there, brother? Yeah. All right. Let me get this connection sealed. All right. Say something again. Let me see if I got you in here.
Ja. Rastafari.
All right. You know what? It's all in my head. Literally. It was all in my head because I had my headphones down when I was talking to you on the phone. All right. Here we are. Big up yourself, RAS INDIO. Thank you so much for gracing the airways of KSKQ right here in the Rogue Valley, home of the Oregon Reggae Fest. Then we're going to be the ones blessed. You know?
Truly a pleasure. Truly blessed, to be all the way from the little country of Belize. Now we're here in Oregon, spreading a positive vibration through music as usual. Yes,
Oh, yes. And I just want to give a quick rundown so I don't leave the people hanging like I tend to when I start running my mouth. But I want to let people know some of these songs, some of them are singles, some of them are off of your album. And
God bless us.
God bless us. And let me see, what songs did I play? Okay, we started it off with Praise Jah, which I want to let people know is a brand new release, right? It has been released already, right?
Yeah, actually, it's in the mix of getting released. It will be released by the time the festival is over. That song should be out and be released on the waves.
Oh, wow. So these people just got a gift. They just got a gift of future music. They didn't even know. They're the first ones to hear it.
Exclusive, you call it.
Exclusive in the mix. All right. So that was Praise Jah. We're all looking forward to that. I heard you had the youth in there chanting the introduction and chanting the hymn to lead us into the message of just praising Jah through the song, praising the Most High, and that reverence we need.
Yes, sir.
We
have to focus on the youths. The youths are being led astray constantly and it's been a while now. Even now more so with the technical devices that are in their hands most of the time.
Yeah.
As a child, we remember we used to climb trees, we used to play ball, we used to do different things more actively. But when I see the youths of today, most of them aren't as active as we used to be. Not all, So you can't put everybody in the same bucket. But I'm just throwing it out there so that we can realize how important it is for us to start, embracing the youths. And again, nothing can happen without the Most High. So we have to teach the youths to praise the Most High first, and then everything else will come. You know what I mean? It's been a way that I was taught, and it's in the Bible. And so I continue to push this message. And all those children you heard were my little brothers and sisters and my own children.
Oh, yes. Beautiful. Keeping it in the family. That's right. That's good.
As always.
Oh, well, that warm vibe is exactly what we need more of in this, in this musical arena. That's the one.
Yeah,
that's the word.
Because the thing is, right now, music is also another thing that, music is powerful. And lyrically, we can either, educate and encourage and motivate, or we can bring down and, degrade and do these type of things, as we have been through the music.
Yeah.
And it seems like a lot of the media, mainstream radio and television and things draw themselves more towards the negative side of music. And, can't say just negative, because music is music. All of it has a song. And, it's in our own.
Yeah, it's an art form. It's
exactly. So I try to listen to negative about negative music. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The reality of it is it does have a powerful effect. And we as people know music determines your mood. When you wake up in the morning, it's the type of music that you play in the morning kind of determines your mood. You play some reggae, you kind of feel nice and skanky.
Yeah.
If you see some people, they start their day with some kind of music, they kind of different vibes. And it's just so powerful. I mean, from the days of our ABCs, we've been singing and learning things through music. And the minute you learn anything through music, you never forget it. So that's how powerful music is.
Oh, yeah. I mean? And it sticks with you.
Let's take for the instance, right? The LMNOP, right? Yeah. What is that? LMNOP. But we know that's LMNOP, right?
Yeah.
But because in the form of a song, we've learned it. LMNOP. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The melody helps us to retain it and Definitely. To recall it and to come back. And just like listening to a song maybe from your youth that really resonated with you or just touched you in a way that it sticks with you, it comes on the radio and it might be 20, 30, 50, 80 years later, and it takes you for a split second right back to that place. And almost like a smell, like it's a sense. You know,
Definitely.
You know, where it take you right back to grandma's house or you know, and so, but that's beautiful. So we had Praise Jah in the mix. We had a big tune. And is this a newer tune? Equal Rights and Justice.
Yeah, man. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. That was a song I recorded in 2005.
Oh, wow. Right. Wow.
Yes, and that's another song that has never been released on digital media. It was on a CD at the time when I released it.
Oh, okay. And it's never been reintroduced to the digital world.
No. So again, there's another song that you played for them today that was exclusive RAS INDIO. I have a lot of music now that I'm waiting to start to publish again.
Oh, good.
So I'm just starting to squeeze them out, and I'm giving you the opportunity to share them with my Oregon people. You know, Oregon has a different vibes. I really love it. You know.
Oh, good. Yeah. No. Well, we love you. We love you, and we appreciate you coming all the way from where you came from. And I'm gonna allow enough time to where we can get more insight from you as to the Rasta scene in Belize, the reggae scene in Belize, and just the cultural aspects of Belize that a lot of people aren't really privy to so much. But first I want to, all right, so we had Equal Rights and Justice, a throwback from 2005, but reissued for the modern day. And just as relevant now as it ever was, you know?
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes,
still fighting the good fight. Still a ludo continua, and we still working towards what's right. You know, if they say I think it was the Pope said, so one of them said, if you want peace, then you got to fight for justice. You got to work for justice. And it's
that's the main thing.
It's easy to say, but it's work. It surely is work, especially nowadays.
You have to stand up and say what you have to say. We as human beings.
That's it. So we had the games they play. That was a collaboration with you and Jamali.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Games they play off the Game Theory rhythm, and which is a big tune. I mean, I really wanted to play a bunch of just RAS INDIO solo song, but you had such good collaborations on some big rhythms that I couldn't help myself. I had to throw a few in the mix.
No, I appreciate that too, because that's the thing. Unity. One of my biggest songs in Belize and worldwide was Unity, UNITY, So to show the collaboration that I have done with so many different artists. Chesedek, one of them. I heard you were playing Herbalist song.
Yes.
I have songs with Lutan Fire, Turbulence.
Huge.
These are my musical brothers. Luciano, brethren who we were just in Dallas together performing at the Dallas Reggae Fest.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that was amazing in April. So big up the Dallas Reggae Fest people, because the Dallas Festival was amazing too. Plan to hopefully go back over there next year again,
Oh, yeah. No, that's what's up. I didn't even know about the Dallas Reggae Fest. I just got a text from a brethren down in Houston, Oregon. He's like, how come you haven't told me about the Dallas Reggae Fest? You put me on the spot, RAS INDIO. Okay.
I mean, it was huge. A lot of people in a circle, Anthony B, Luciano, it's just, the list was big. So I'm looking forward to another visit there again, hopefully soon, because those people did a great festival, and it's great to be at a site just as coming up here, August 18th and 19th. I want to invite and encourage the people, come out, and I know Oregon doesn't always have this nice sunny hot weather. It really reminds me of Belize right now. I'm out here with my shirt off, to be honest.
Yeah, totally. Yes. No, it's everything revving up,
Yes, man. So, I mean, I'm just saying, the importance of these gatherings is for us to gather, and for us to unify and for us to come together and share bread with our family, our friends, our people, you know? It's not just like events and, oh, this artist. And no, let's look at it like more of a union and a community, you know, gathering for us to come together and then enjoy music from all over the world. So I appreciate Tom, Sierra, Biggs, a.k.a. Biggs, and all the promoters doing their thing here in Oregon. I've seen a lot of music pass through Oregon since I've been here. You know, Burning Spear was one of them. I was treated to get to see him again in Portland. And we ourselves here are planning something here in Eugene after the festival in Oregon, August 26th. We will be here in Eugene, Oregon. Conscious Productions will assist myself, right? So big up Josh, who is the reason why I'm actually in this vicinity right now. He's going to be combining with a Day Solution band from Zimbabwe.
Yes, the Solution band.
Right. Yes, and I'm telling you, the vibes has been great, and we have been collaborating ourselves. So look out for some very unique and different sound from RAS INDIO and Day Solution coming soon, because we're going to be collaborating and hitting the studios. But I'm also telling you that August 26th, we will be performing here in Eugene at the Love Lake venue. You could just Google it and you'll find where that venue is. That flyer is on the Facebook and all those mediums, social media. You could look up Conscious Productions also and get the full info. But that's for the Eugene people and for anybody else who wants to come back and see more vibes, you know. But I just wanted to plug that vibes in there and let you know that, the Oregon Fest that we have, Sister Nancy, Chesedek, Ibamar, Teflon, Bobby Hustle, Bombo. That's a great lineup of people coming together in one place, you know? No
rest. There's not going to be a moment to go and try to get some shade or try to get some water. You better bring your water with you, because wherever you go, there's going to be another stage with another whole heap of fantastic artists. And if you try to hide from that, you're going to end up in the dance hall. So you better be ready, better charge up and don't dehydrate. But so big up brother Josh for sure, and Conscious Productions, because I did get dropped the line from him. He was asking if we could just remind everyone that in Eugene, Oregon, August 26th, the Love Lake venue in Eugene, Oregon is going to be RAS INDIO with the Dissolution Band, Love Bomb. I mean, it's just going to be off the chain. So we heavy, you know,
heavy vibes.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot more, because this is only the beginning for the Love Lake venue, you know. So we're going to be doing a lot more works here. I promise. You know, it's a promise from me, RAS INDIO from Belize.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're going to get through the last few on this list just to let people know what they were listening to. We had the John Molly collaboration, which we love to hear the collaborations with artists. Bed of Roses, big new Roots tune, Bed of Roses. I love that track. That's right up my alley right there. That's what
brother, not to break you off, but that song explains what I've been going through for recently, and that's why it's my last release, and it's why I haven't really released anything yet, because life is no Bed of Roses, and it's a lot of ups and downs. And it just, I want everybody to understand. My music is more about the singing and the lyrics, I should say, not the singing, but the lyrical message, and it's always to motivate us. It's always to, maybe it might be certain sad issues in songs, but then again, when you hear the sad issue, you realize there's a solution. So then I'm always giving you that solution also to say, well, this is how we're going to get through this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just something that I do when I write songs. I kind of get really in-depth lyrically, emotionally, and them kind of vibes. So Bed of Roses is a song definitely speaking out, just like you said, for yourself, for myself right now also.
Reality roots, I like to call it. I like to call it reality roots or message music.
I love that.
Because it touches everyone. The thing about reggae music is it is, heavily Rasta driven and theological in that sense. And for those of us who really cherish and adore that aspect of reggae music, it speaks to us. But I do love music that the message transcends limitations, because it can speak to everyone's struggle, and everyone can relate to it. And in relating to it, they realize, oh, they're not alone in their struggle. No, life is and RAS INDIO feel it too, and I've been feeling it too. And this woman, and then it helps with the whole unity thing and not feeling so isolated alone when you hear it coming from someone like yourself.
Yes. Then you go to YouTube, you could see the video for that song, and Spotify for sure has it. And the reality, it was after I had lost my son. So if you notice the video, I'm wearing a shirt with my son, and I had lost my 14-year-old son to gun violence, something that I would never imagine because I have been singing against gun violence probably all my career, So for that to happen to me and come so close to home, it took a lot for me to even get back active musically. A lot of people don't know that took away a lot from me for like at least 3 years. Like I couldn't really get musically active, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was able to pick up the sticks and keep going. And so again, life ain't always a bed of roses.
No. Well, we appreciate you continuing and moving forward, and just and our deepest condolences.
You know
and love
why?
and respect,
because it's another song. You know what? It's another song. Because all my songs, you have to listen to them, and then they, even myself, to listen to them to encourage myself. So when I hear a song like "Jah bless us always," then I say, "You're right."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so we're coming up to the end of the show. We got 5 minutes, and I so wanted to take like at least an hour and a half with you, bro, to break down like the reggae scene in Belize and coming up in Belize and your influence there, and
we have to make another interview.
We're going to do that. I mean, it's up to us to do it. Ain't no one telling us we can or can't. So it's up to us. So we're going to bring you on, maybe even next week. I mean, we're not going to have the show next week because I'm going to be gone doing some things. But the Wednesday before, got to go see the family and travel abroad and thing, just to try to love the ones that are here while they're here. Cause tomorrow is promised to no one. And last 4 years have been just devastating for families and friendships and relationships. And it's like, we are going to have to put forth more of the energy and effort to see the ones we love and hold them and embrace them.
The world took a pause for 2 years during the COVID time, everybody, it was a pause. So a lot of the stories and a lot of things transpired. Really realize. So when I give a story, sometimes I'm realizing it's actually 4 years ago. It wasn't 2 years ago. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Yeah. But we lost time. It seemed like we lost so much time.
Exactly. That's what I'm explaining right now.
Everything derailed. But I do want to finish off with one song. It's not quite a root song, but the message once again is there. And we love message music. So this track is Love Your Life. I think we're going to finish the show with Love Your Life. And I just want to thank you. I'm so sorry we pushed you up right against the end of the show. It just means we're going to have to bring you on for a more like an elaborate interview where we can go the whole show. And
yes, I appreciate this, man. We're good, man. This is great. And the people who are out there listening, just know that we are here in one love and one harmony, and we must stay positive. And I know a lot of people are dealing with a lot of struggles in life. Just remember the Most High, and everything will come true. Oregon people, be ready August 18th and 19th. We're going to liven up the whole Ashland. Ashland are going to turn to ashes.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. And then August 26th, Eugene people, we are coming your way. And look out for many more shows coming up, and any promoters out there who wants to book me, just, link up on the social media, and we're going to keep the fire burning. Live the life where you love, and you will love the life where you live. Yeah. Born negative, in everything you have to be positive. Big up the Bamboo King. Rasting just to that. Blaze in fire.
And you will love the life you live. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah. The life you love. Life is what you love. The life you live. Everything you want in life you must create. Live the life you love, not the life you live. It is what it is. Just be positive. Live the life you love, not the life you live. It is what it is. Just be positive. Giving thanks and praises for my life. Jah bless me and give me the right vibes.
times. Whether bright times or in a tight times, me love the life that we live in, that's right. Live the life where you love and you will love the life where you're living. Born negative, in everything you have to be positive. Hey, live the life where you love and you will love the life where you're living. Hey, in everything you have to be positive. Oh boy, no matter the circumstances, no way. In everything you have to be positive. Jah will never give you more than you can bear. Oh, I swear, He is always there, protecting and guiding us, blessings each and everywhere. Mystical vibrations flowing through the atmosphere. Feel it in the air, feel it in the air. So I'll never fail, so I'll never fail. With faith and confidence, we are move mountains, obstacles disappear. Live the life where you love and you will love the life where you're living. Born negative, in everything you have to be positive. Hey, live the life where you